Gitanjali Song 1. God has bestowed upon humanity the gift of immortality and durability, as it is his desire to do so. While man's physical body may be fragile and vulnerable, God has infused it with the spark of life, renewing it continuously and thereby granting mortal man eternal life. The poet, like a reed fashioned into a flute by God, is an instrument used by God the musician to create new and beautiful melodies that traverse hills and valleys. When God lays his hands upon the poet's finite heart expands to infinite proportions due to the joy and ecstasy he experiences. This rapture gives rise to an indescribable bliss, which becomes the poetry. God's infinite inspiration pours out without end, and man, with his limited hands, receives these endless gifts from God throughout his existence. Tagore's Gitanjali begins with a captivating metaphor about the nature of human existence. The human soul is immortal, while the body is subject to decay and death. However, God has willed it so that man is, in reality, immortal and his mortality is an illusion. God breathes his spirit into man, allowing him to live on forever, even as the body may perish repeatedly. God, the supreme creator, transforms the fragile and limited human vessel into an instrument that produces eternally beautiful music. As God places his hands on the poet, the finite and restricted human heart expands infinitely with joy, and from this ecstasy arises poetry, which is a divine inspiration. Despite man's frailty and vulnerability, he is endowed with an endless and everlasting life as God continues to shower his blessings upon him. And these gifts are so abundant that they can never be exhausted.